Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. Once a patient walks into a clinic of a doctor and on asked how is he feeling or what is wrong with him by the doctor, the patient says, Dr. Saab, I don't know what is happening. I'm not feeling well. I'm not getting feeling involved in anything around me, and there is no appetite. I'm not able to digest anything. I'm not getting sleep at night, and throughout the day I'm drowsy. On listening these symptoms, the doctor asked him, by any chance, are you an India cricket lover? Yeah, yes, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a cricket lover in India, like me, and following the current series, India versus New Zealand, I think your position also may not be very different from that. It was same thing with me for luckily for a very short duration because the graying hair and graying mush has taught me to be a shock absorber. I'm able to absorb shocks quite efficiently after my 60 years, I think. Yeah. So let's come back to what we are talking. Yes, we are talking about the Indian Test series. That is why I'm wearing a white t shirt. So the white dress and red ball cricket, the longest format of the game cricket, the most popular game in India. And after the match, the second test match at Pune was lost by India and they lost the series. And in the press conference, the captain of India, Rohit Sharma ji, goes on to say it was supposed to happen, so it has happened now. So I'm not going to take out a medical kit and start the surgery. But anyway, whatever it is, he is at the helm of affairs along with Gautam Gambhir. Somebody was telling what is opposite of Gautam Gambhir? It is the laughing Buddha. Yeah, he hardly smiles. This head coach of our Indian cricket team, Gautam Gambhir, and now there are enough reasons to be serious, I guess, and not many reasons to smile. Even at the end of the first day's play, today's play, that is, the third test has started at the Wankhede Stadium, the famous Wankhede Stadium, Rohit Sharma's hometown, where he has won, I think, innumerable numbers of IPL. But anyway, this is not IPL. You just hit and win. So this is test match cricket where serious batting is required. I mean, it all started, if you are following it just in gist, I want to tell. If you are following this particular series, the test match series started at Bangalore, 16th of October. And the first day was washed out. So, I mean, after that too, India had registered 2-0 whitewash against the Bangladeshis. The Bangladesh cricket team had whitewashed Pakistan in Pakistan 2-0 by the same margin. So they were pent up, tails high, and they were in the first innings. You would remember that India was struggling 39 for 3 or something like that, but India could recover because even I think it was 160 for 6 when the famous Ravichandran Ashwin walks in and scores a century, 86 runs from Jadeja. In fact, Jadeja and Ashwin are the two most the best all-rounders in the history of cricket right now, playing cricketers, among the playing cricketers. And India boasts of the Roko also, the Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. But you know how they are playing, both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Yeah, I agree to Rohit Sharma when he says these things do happen in cricket. And my father always used to say, you can't say anything in cricket. In fact, we can't say anything in life as well. So in cricket, they'll be 400 odd for 1 or 2, and suddenly they'll be all out, as it happened in the Bengaluru test, and trailing by 359 runs. India put up 462 runs total, and of course, the lead was just 107, which the New Zealanders romped home with 8 wickets remaining. So that's how they won. They registered a test win in the first test. Then the second test, it was all the spin web by Mitchell Santner, the spinner. Before that, his best bowling figures were 3 for or maybe 4 for, and he came to the test match, and he went out of the test match winning the man of the match, as well as 2 fifers in both the innings, like 5 for in each innings, 7 for in the first innings and 6 for in the second innings with 13 wickets. And India is supposed to be one of the best batting side against spin, to which our Simon Dole, the New Zealand commentator, says, I think it's a misconception that India is good player. India batters are good batters against genuine spin. We are not. We are not good batsmen against genuine fast bowlers. We are not good batsmen against genuine spin bowlers. We can play well maybe on a placid wickets. I mean, just to tell you some jokes. I mean, this is the time to cut jokes at our own cost, and let us do it very sportively, is it not? So, I mean, to look at some of the statistics now that we are talking about cricket, India scored 46 in the first innings of the first test and followed it up with 150 runs by Sarfraz Khan and 99 by Rishabh Pant. So they piled on 462 runs. That means in the first innings they scored 46 and they scored 10 times in the second innings. So how many times it has happened in Test cricket? Yeah, not many. It had happened only once before, and that too way back in 1924. Way back in 1924, when South Africa scored 30 in the first innings. If you score 20 or 30 or 40, definitely you have got a chance of scoring 10 times of that. So South Africa in this Edgbaston Test in 1924 against England, they scored 30 in the first innings and 390 in the second innings. That in 13 times, they still hold the record of number of times. I mean, the second innings divided by the first innings, the maximum number is by South Africa, 13. Then, of course, India, that is 46, 462 by 46 or 10 times. It is more than 10 times. So this is a small interesting statistics. So let me tell you one more statistics, this type of, but still, you know what, after scoring 390 runs in the second innings, South Africa managed to lose the test, Edgbaston Test 1924 against England by an innings. So I mean, talking of such weird statistics, I will tell you, 1955, England were playing in Auckland against New Zealand. Yeah, the series winner now, right now, India versus New Zealand, the same New Zealand team, 1955, way back in 1955, Auckland Test. So in the batting first, New Zealand scored some 226 or something, and England replied with some 260 or some odd runs. So they had taken a lead of 46 runs in the first innings. 46, I mean, you know, it is almost equal. Ravi Shastri or Sunil Gavaskar nowadays running commentary on the Sports 18 will tell that it is almost equal. Then they can overcome this lead, they can nullify the lead any moment. So 46 runs lead, New Zealand comes out to bat, and you know what happened? They were all out for 26. To date, that is the lowest ever score by a side in an innings. So when I wanted to check the record books, if New Zealand has had the QPS or dubious record of the lowest score in a test innings, then that must be a huge margin they would have lost. But no, they did not lose by a huge margin. They, of course, lost by an innings and just 20 runs. So, I mean, these are very interesting statistics. There are plenty of such statistics. All my friends, all your learned and cricket, very cricket aware listeners will tell me thousands of such records. I'm no the age-old Rajan Balas or MM BB Mama, yeah. BB Mama was the Bombay born statistician. They are very famous for their statistics. They were used to keep statistics. In fact, when I was in school with my brothers, we used to write ball by ball commentary on paper. When it was England versus West Indies was touring England. Over BBC running commentary, every ball that was played, I was writing because the timing was convenient. Throughout the night, you can listen to the BBC commentary. And Vivian Richards was batting on 290, and there was a fight between me and my brother. My brother wanted to take the pen and write. I was a fan of Vivian Richards, who was scoring. I was a fan of Lawrence Rowe, who scored 302. Of course, then later on, our own Indians have scored so many triple hundreds, like you got the famous Sehwag, and of course, we have got the run machine. So from Kerala, he is not playing nowadays, but he has scored a triple hundred in Test match, but now not figuring in any of the Test matches. So then, when my brother took the pen from me, Vivian Richards was bowled out for 291 by Bob Willis. Then I was so angry and told my brother, no, because you sat, Richards is out, and we were in India and they were playing in England. I mean, that was the the sentiments we carry with this game of cricket. Night time we used to play cricket, and those are all great old days. So hopefully India will do well. They are not doing very well as of now. My cousin has written in the WhatsApp that from 81 for 1 they have slumped to 86 for 4. 4 wickets have fallen absolutely for no reason. There can never be a better harakiri or the worse harakiri than what Indian batting is doing in this series, collapsing within 30-40 runs or 60-70 runs, 7 wickets, 8 wickets they are losing. Hopefully they'll make amends to this trend, and because the WTC final is knocking at the doors for India, unless they win 4 of the 6 test matches, including this one, and they will not be able to figure in the finals of the World Test Championship final. So wishing India and all of you all the best, and wishing you a happy and prosperous Deepavali, the festive season. Have a great time, whatever you are doing. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.